exercises for shoulders mobility, flexibility. Last time, remember, we did one shoulder and another shoulder. We will start from this exercise. So put your arms above your head, and we will do slow without any sharp movement. 2 counts, we rotate one shoulder back. 2 counts, we will rotate it to our start position, and 2 counts you switch arm, and 2 counts we go back. Maria, when you do this exercise, our goal is not bring arm down, it's just to rotate your shoulder, okay? So your armpit was facing camera, and after it should go down, and that's it, okay? Yes, and try to do this exercise a little bit closer to your head every time. Try to keep vertical line. Yes, okay, let's go all together. And 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, go back. 3, 4, and switch arm, go up. 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, now we will repeat next exercise that I like I like the most. We will go up, we will go a little bit back, and here we will rotate our armpits outside, hold, go back, up and down. Okay, so let me just repeat very fast. Our goal is not to do whole rotation with our shoulders. Armpit was forward, and we need to make it side. That's it, to stretch our muscles. Yes, so don't do the whole rotation, full rotation. Okay, let's go. 7, 8, and arms up. 1, 2, arms back. 3, 4, and a rotation. 5, 6, 7, 8. Go back, up, and relax. Very good. Let's repeat. 1, 2, go back. 3, 4, and a rotation. 5, 6, 7, 8. Turn back, go up, and relax. So we'll do just 2 more. And 1, 2, go back. 3, 4, rotation. 5, 6, 7, 8. Go back, go up, and relax. And we have the last one. And 1, 2, 3, 4, and hold. 5, 6, 7, 8. Go back, up, and relax. 7, 8, and 1, and go back. It's still 1, and 2, and go back, and 2, and 3, and 3. Good. And 4, and 4. Maria, keep your shoulders synchronized. And last, and 5, and 5. Very good. Now put your arms a little bit closer, or closer, depends what you feel now, how big potential you feel in your shoulders. Yes, okay, good. Let's do last 5, 7, 8, and 1, and 1. Be careful, no need to jump too close. And 2, and 2. Good. And 3, and 3, and 4, and 4, and 5, and 5. Very good. Good. And I will show today new exercise for our shoulders. flexibility and mobility. So we will do again half of this exercise. So one armpit still look in camera, another one down, and from this position I pull with my horizontal arm my vertical arm back, and now I pull with my top arm my horizontal arm up. Yes, so like this we can work with our mobility. It's not too much flexibility. You don't need to feel something like pain, right? So what you need to feel is how you can put backwards your arm without any rotation, and the same up, yes, without any rotation. Okay, I will turn sideways to you. So let's start. Our right arm will be in vertical line, and our left arm we will put back to horizontal position. Okay, let's go. And bring both arms above your head, and now one arm rotation. Good. And now 2 counts we will put our horizontal arm down and bring our vertical arm backwards. 1, 2. Good. And now switch. 3, 4. Switch. 5, 6 and 7, 8 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good. And relax. And we will repeat. We just will switch our arms. Now left you keep vertical, and right goes backwards. 7, 8, and now pull back. 2, forward. 4, 5, 6. Valentina, try to keep your chest in front. Yes. And 1, 2, 3, 4, and last 5, 6, 7, 8. Turn and relax. Okay, good. Let's move on to our support skull. Today we will work a little bit for our technique and our power. Yes, how to go higher in the water. And we will do regular support skull. So we need to prepare our core. We bring our ribs inside. Yes, remember our first practice. From this position we put ribs inside. We don't have arch in our lower back. Good. We grab our band. We check our elbows. Our elbows in comfortable position. No need to squeeze. Yes, horizontal line for our arms. Not open too much. Not bend to arm too much. Horizontal position. Let's open. Yes, check that again. You don't have elbows too close because you can't open too much. So open a little bit more your elbows. Yes, again, horizontal line. Not too much here, not too much there. Parallel line to the floor. Good. And from this position we will go very slow, 10 skulls. And close and open. And close, and it's 2. And 3. And 4. And 5. And 6. And 7. And 8. Bethany, you can put your elbows a little bit more open. 9. Yes. And 10. And hold in this position 8 counts. 1, 2. Valentina, open a little bit more. 3, 4. Even more. 5, 6, 7, 8. And relax. So why we do this exercise extremely slow? That first we can check our technique. Yes, because when you do fast you can't control too much your elbows. When we do slow you control that you don't move your elbows, that you can open as much as you can your arms to the side, and when you put them back you don't rotate your hands. Okay, this is first reason why we do this slow. Second reason, the slower you work, the better you work with correct muscles that we use in the water. Yes, because in the water, first you don't work like this. If you do this skull, it's very useless. First, you spend too much energy for nothing, and second, you will push yourself just backwards. So in the water, we still work a little bit slower, speed around like I show now. Yes, and in the water, you need to feel that you push yourself up, so you press on the water like this. Exercise with a bend, you feel that you stretch your bend, right? You feel resistance, so that's why we work very slow. Next exercise, we will start again. Check position, 8 counts. Check position, 8 counts, and from here we will bend little bit our arms, hold on elbows, hold an open position 10 times, and we will finish with 10 more skulls. Okay, let's go. And hold 1, check your ribs, 2, squeeze them inside, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, open and hold, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 pushes, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 10 skulls, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, don't rush, 5, and 6, and 7, and 8, and 9, and 10. Let's go. Check please from the beginning that you squeeze your knees, you squeeze your hips, you put your ribs inside, and you hold this position all time while we will do skull. Now open your arms to torpedo skull. Yes, so rule is the same. You need to have support on the side, so your right elbow and left elbow, both of them are on the sides. Don't move them anymore. Okay, good. Our hands should be parallel to the floor, to the bottom of the swimming pool, to be able to push yourself up. Yes, good. And just one detail that you can do, you can squeeze a little bit inside water, and when you go back to the start position, here our hands are flat. Yes, so again we squeeze a little bit, like huge lemon. Imagine huge lemon above your head, and you need to squeeze it and slide back. Squeeze lemon and slide back. Yes, let's do 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and 9 and 10. Torpedo skull can be so different. So for some it will work if you bend your arms even here, you know, and you can feel your power much better. For someone it's a little bit more open and above your head. So what you need to do is to check in the water what works better for you, because not every athlete has the same strength in arms, right? Someone can have better biceps, higher, someone triceps. So it depends on your power, which skull will work better for you. Yes, so we will work very basic. Yes, but in the water you can try what will work better just for you, right? With the bends we will do totally the same. We will start from position that we check. You don't have arch in your back, you have straight line. You squeeze your ribs inside, you have your elbows on the sides, right and left, to have balanced position. Your palms looking up, parallel to the floor, and good. From here we squeeze inside and we go back. 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7, 8, 9 and 10. Good. And guys, today what we will learn new, that in the water we don't use just support scull or just torpedo. Yes, you need to know how to go from support scull to torpedo. Let's say you need to do spins. You don't do ra 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 and you go to spins, right? You need to have some transitions between one scull to another scull. So today we also will learn transitions. Let's start without bend, without. So we start support scull. We will do 3 support sculls, just plain, and 1 and 2 and 3. And next 5 sculls, we will go slow to torpedo. 1, 2, 3, 4, and we arrive. Yes. So the main goal is to keep your hands first. Your hands parallel to the floor. Check that you don't have these positions, right? That you can hold yourself all time. So without sculls, it will look like this. That your hands all time hold. Good. Next, your scull, try to isolate your elbows, meaning that they don't go out of the line. You move them, but they all time at the same line. Yes? Good. All time at the same line. And third, which is also very important, and that's why we will use our band, that every scull you feel that you hold yourself. So you have no scull that you relax your arms like and after you activate your muscles. No, every scull you press, 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 and like this you will keep the same height. Yes? Good. Let's grab bend and we will do the same with a bend. Okay, we start one more time. We start 3 support sculls, 5 sculls will go up, and 3 torpedo sculls. Good. And position 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5. 3 more. 1 and 2 and 3. Good. Put your arms down and prepare your arms. Check your core, please. Ribs inside. 7, 8. 1 and 2 and 3. And go up. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5. Arrive. And 3 sculls. 1 and 2 and 3. Good. Well, corrections. So first I show with mistake, second I show without mistake, and you will understand what I do wrong and what is correct. First time with mistake. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, second without mistake. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So when you need to shift your arms, you don't need to close them in front of your face. Because like this, if you put your arms higher but you still close your arms here, you will push yourself backwards because you have more support in front of your face. Yes? So check that, yes, support scull should be big support. But as soon as you start to shift it up, yes, you start work more on the side, on the side, on the side, and you arrive to torpedo scull. Yes, the more you have your arms in front, in front, in front, the more you go back, 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 back. Yes, Let's do one more time without a bend. Just repeat our technique. Put your arms in front of you. 3 support skulls. 7, 8. 1 and 2 and 3. And now don't close anymore. 1 and more open, almost arrive, and we arrived. And 3 more skulls. 2, 3. So today we will check 4 different styles for spins. We will start with very common, that when you have one arm above your head and you hold yourself with your right arm, left arm in front of your chest, and we spin with left arm. Yes? Good. So as always, we will check one arm, another arm, and we will combine to feel what you need to do with your arms. Okay, first position. Good. Now isolate your left arm and we will just with your right. 8 skulls and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good. And now with your left and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Also good. And now 2 arms together and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. In the water you do some elements and you need to start spin you. So what we do with our arms, we do support, skull, and next skull we bring our right arm little bit higher, still holding, left little bit higher, and we arrive to this skull. Yes, so in 2 skulls from support to this. One more time, let's do 3 support skulls, 2 transition, and 3 spins. 7, 8, and 1, and 2, and 3, and go. 1, and 2, and 1, and 2, and 3. Good. So with transition skulls, you will not, let's say, you did support skull, and after you do end. So with this movement, you will push yourself to the left, and as a result, you can travel during spins to different spots, right? So, but we need to hold ourselves at the same position. So that's why we need to have something at the middle and after spins. Let's repeat one more time. 7, 8, 1, and 2, and 3, and go. 1, and 2, and 1, 2, 3. Okay, good. Next, guys, spin skull. If we use 2 arms in torpedo and we spin ourselves with left arm. Yeah, so you grab water on the left and you bring this water to the right, and like this you can spin yourself. Okay, let's do next. Right arm does the same like in this skull. Put 2 arms, so now right arm. The same skull, totally the same skull. Yes. And now left arm, you grab water on the left and you bring to the right and you open. Again, you grab, you bring to the right and you open. And 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8. And now 2 arms. And 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8. And now we go from support skull, so like this, 3 skulls, yes, and after we go and 1, like 2 skulls, not and 1, yes, 1, 2, and you arrive to the spin skull. Let's do one time together. 7, 8, 1, and 2, and 3, and 1, and 2, and start. 1, and 2, and 3. Good, good, guys. Any questions about this skull? So it's when you have one arm support skull and another you hold. Yes. So now we will do right arm support skull, left arm on the top of your head. Let's close our right arm and hold in this isolated position, and let's work just with our left 8 skulls. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good. And now right arm. So here a little different. It's not regular support skull, it's very close to your body support skull. So you go to your pocket on the left and you pull yourself. You go inside and you pull. You go inside and you pull. Yeah, so that's why it's close to you. Let's check your right arm. And 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6, 7, 8. Good. And now 2 arms. And 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5, 6, 7, 8. Very good. So how we go from support skull to this skull? Little bit easier than 2 arms, right? Because your right arm actually at the same position. Support skull, left goes and right little bit inside. Yes, left goes in 1, 2, right 1, 2, and you have your correct position. Let's go together. 7, 8, and 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2, and you arrive 1 and 2 and 3. Yes, good. Now we will go to fourth last for today style for spins. So this technique you do left arm on the side and right arm above your head. But this is a little bit different. That's right, support skull. So in this case, you hold yourself with your left arm and you spin yourself with your right arm. Let's isolate left, and I will come closer to show how we work with our right arm. So we grab water on the left and we spin. We grab water on the left and we spin. Yes, so in and out, in and out, in and out. A little bit like snaky movement. In and out, in and out, in and out, in and out. Yes, let's do 8 skulls like this. And 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Okay, what does your left arm at the same time when you spin yourself with your right? It holds you, but a little bit like this movement, not regular support skull. It's you hold yourself, hold, little bit push and push. Very important that you use power to go up and little bit relax your arm. You use power and you little bit relax your arm, that you don't push yourself, down. Okay, isolate your right arm, we work just with your left. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good. And now 2 arms. 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I know. It's kind of like this exercise, very complicated skull, but if you got this technique, it's very comfortable skull in the water. How to arrive to this position? We have 3 support skulls, and from here right arm goes into skulls. 1, 2, and you arrive and you go. Yes, so let's try together. 7, 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and go. 1 and 2, you arrive, and 1, 2, 3. Good. This you will learn how to have stable position. You will learn exactly which muscles you use to pull yourself forward, For example, you do 13, 15 figures or 12 another figures, and you start see that you start travel back. So at this moment you can start pull yourself to stop travel. Or let's say in your choreography you need to go forward, right? You need to know exactly muscles how to make this happen, because I'm pretty sure that everyone can travel back, right? Yes, I don't need to teach how to travel back, but how to travel forward we need to know. Okay, if you have support, I see Maria has support. We use anything in front of you, and it's the same thing. It just why it's better, because you can feel your vertical line. Yes, sitting on the floor you're in plank position, but standing you will feel your line. So from this position, support skull, what is very, very important that you don't start with your elbows behind and after use your hand. You need to feel very good isolation in your elbows, in your body, and you start with your fingers outside. Okay, let's try together. 7, 8, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6,